Hello my friends and welcome back to another Garry's Mod video. We're going to take a look at GWater for the third and final time for a while. The reason being, well, we've pretty much taken a look at all the features, at least all the ones that are noteworthy enough to make a video about. However, there's one thing that I did leave behind. The first video was of course about just the initial impressions and some of the new stuff and just overall how GWater works. We all know how it works of course. Choose your way to apply GWater and then apply it and see how it interacts with the world. The second video was all about the new entities, which of course there was a lot of really fun cool ones. One of my favorites being of course the Mentos with Coke. But now it's finally time to close the book, unless a super big update comes out, or there's some really cool way to interact with GWater. Like, this is actually a new map. I think it's funny, every time we play on this map, it kind of gets completely overhauled. There's a lot of really fun stuff here, but we're not here to talk about this stuff today. We are here instead to talk about this. These are the presets. Now, these presets are very interesting because they mess around with the parameters that are already within GWater. It's just that they're going to be set up in a certain way so that acid is going to be like acid. But of course, the first one being, well, GWater. Just your default standard GWater. We're all very familiar with that. But what about acid? Acid, on the other hand, is not going to be nearly as fluid, I guess is what I'm trying to say. The cohesion's going to be cranked all the way up. So the puddles are not going to separate too far from each other. As you could probably tell, compared to normal GWater, it kind of just clumps up wherever it lands. Now, the cool thing about this, that's right, we are taking damage by touching GWater. That is one of the new features that was added. And I think, whoa, do not want to have acid sprayed on you. This stuff does not feel good. But I thought that was a really cool feature considering the fact that, well, we can now make certain types of GWater act like how they should. So we can, of course, move all the stuff around. Look at that though, it's even sticking to the props. So not only is the cohesion very high, but the adhesion is pretty high as well. That's not a good look, because you do not want to get acid everywhere. Next up we have blood. Ho, blood is going to be a lot of fun. So blood is going to be very dense. I mean, look at this. This stuff does not want to go that far at all. You wouldn't believe it, but there's all 100,000 particles right there in front of us. Oh my god, this is honestly really cool. Look, you can even see the way our character's position changes as we move from crouch to standing up. That's pretty cool. Now, the thing about this is because the particles are so tiny, I feel like that it's going to be even more accurate at representing, well, a fluid. I mean, look at this. This looks pretty cool, but also, like, we're kind of just walking through blood. Let's test the adhesion. Okay, I keep forgetting it does not go far at all. Oh, that is so trippy. It's like a mirror. We could just splat it on the wall and watch it go down. Yeah, that's pretty morbid. All in all, that's actually insanely cool though. The way it just sticks to the wall like that. You could have a lot of fun with this, seeing if it actually makes it all the way down. And some of the droplets did. And then they even pooled the bottom. It still blows my mind how realistic this is at simulating fluid. Alright, blood. Definitely not the thing you'd probably want to go to first. Next up we have glue. Ho, you guys are gonna have a heyday with this one. Please, my friends, keep it tame. Alright, that's all you get. Oh my god. They're completely coated. So glue is such a strange phenomenon in this. You can see the opacity is completely gone. It almost seems like unrendered in a way, like something feels off about it, and we can of course run through it. However, you're going to find it very difficult because it is extraordinarily viscous, and it's also going to stick to you as glue tends to do. Wait, can we stick to the walls? Oh my god, how cool would that be if we could just jump and just splat onto the wall? Honestly though, now I have to know, can we stick items to the glue surface? Nope, that did not work. Okay. You know what? I kind of just want to keep doing this all video. Can we just make the video about slapping Odessa against a wall? Alright, all jokes aside, it is not going to work. Although it is really fun to... Ooh. Hear that globbing? Oops. Don't eat glue, kids. It's not good for you. Alright, it's kind of hard to move away from this. This truly is one of the GWater settings of all time. It's so much fun to play with because of the strange nature of it. But, oh, yeah, it's glue. Next up, we have lava. Lava is going to be pretty exciting. You can see it's very orange, yellowy, and it's, once again, very dense, very viscous, kind of like the glue, although we do get some opacity here. The adhesion, as you'd probably expect, is cranked very high, but not too high. It's honestly pretty spot on, and yes, you can kill things with it. Now, I find that, oddly enough, you do have to move through it, so if something is not moving through it, I don't think they'll take damage. In fact, I don't think NPCs take damage from it at all. Let's go ahead and walk through it, see what's going on. Oh yeah, yep, I'm dead. But what if we did this? Oh, that is cool. It's like playing Splatoon all over again. So I do feel like this swept probably works even better with the other different presets. But other than that, there's really not much to this. I was truly hoping that maybe we could get this to kill NPCs, but it looks like that's not the case. But it's so mesmerizing. Seeing that bright, vibrant yellow and orange. I don't know, maybe I just love lava. What do you guys think? We got oil next. Oh yes, black gold. Ooh. Interesting. So this time the cohesion seems to be very low. Oil doesn't like to mix with things, so I guess that makes sense. Oh god, I'm making like some kind of venom creature here. Alright, let's go ahead and just throw it on Odessa. Ooh. The opacity is also 0, which again looks very strange. It looks like some kind of demonic substance trying to come for you. It truly is something else to mess around with this. So we can see it does kind of stick a bit. Never mind, it does not stick at all. It kind of lives in a world of its own. Like, I'm gonna be real here, which I guess is realistic in a way. Oil likes to just kind of do its own thing. No emulsification is happening today. It looks like this is pretty much all we get. That's all 100,000 particles. If you wanted to swim in black goo, this setting's for you. But this may even be my favorite. This is goop. Yup, that's goop. It's so cool the way that they actually set it up. It truly does look like goop. It's like slime. Oh. It's very viscous, obviously. That is so fun to mess with, and it sticks to you. The adhesion is cranked all the way up. Oh. It's so interesting. You can kind of just bend the light around them. Like, I can't even see Odessa. It's almost like invisibility goo. Alright, that is a thing I didn't think would ever come out of GWater, but here we are. We can just splash a bunch of it. Ooh. It's like Jello. I want to eat it. Why do I have this sudden craving to just want to devour this stuff? Anyway, that's not what we're talking about in today's video. It's a lot of fun. This is definitely one of my favorite settings or presets that we've seen so far. Now, of course, it's not going to work very well on this map, considering that things tend to, well, need to flow. I love the sound effects, too. I'll shut up for a second so you can hear them. They do change depending on the properties. Isn't that some nice goopy sound? Alright, let's move on. Now, I'm really glad that Meetric did include this. We got the portal gels. Yes, the portal gels. Now, normally this lets you... hold the hell up, there ain't no way. Did he actually add the bouncing feature? Alright, you know what, I gotta see it for myself. Let's shoot some globs there. Okay, so it will not break your fall. However, unless that was a fluke, I certainly was jumping higher than normal. It's just you need to have, like, a lot of it. This is actually really fascinating. It's so fun to jump into. You really do keep your momentum, as you would probably expect. Wow. Alright, now what about NPCs? Oh, God, Odessa, I'm sorry. Now, for NPCs, I don't think they're going to bounce, because I think they have to actually, like, choose to jump. And he's just not gonna do that. What about his body? This should give us some better results, maybe. Throw it up. Oh. No. Come on, Odessa, use your legs. And last up we have, of course, the other gel, because you can't have one without the other. This is the orange gel. Ooh, I like the way that's laid out. I'm pretty sure this is the one that gives you the speed. Whoa, oh yeah, that's speed, all right. Honestly, I am impressed. I did not think that Meetric would be able to capture the gel vibe, and yet he has. Now, this gel obviously is going to be better at kind of setting up like a line. You certainly wouldn't want to have all this in one spot. All right, let's take a look. And you know what? We can even kind of mix. Oh no, you can't mix, because the moment that I do change the properties of this, it changes it for everything. So be wary of that. But if we're starting here, I mean, it's kind of funny because the gel is also kind of getting in your way. So it's helping you run faster, but it's also kind of stopping you. I don't know, it's super strange. I mean, you get a good speed boost for a moment, but then the moment that you do step into a bigger chunk of the gel, it just slows you down. So take it as you will. It's certainly a lot faster than running like this. And there you have it. So what do you all think about GWater 2? I'm kind of sad that we're not going to be doing videos on it as frequently. Again, I'm not calling it out forever, and my game crashes. I guess we'll end it on here. I'll just throw footage that has already been recorded on the screen. Guys, thanks for watching until the end. I will be doing more GWater stuff when there's an update or something substantial happens that warrants an entire video. But please enjoy GWater. Hope you all had a great time watching this video. If you want to leave a like or subscribe, you totally can. Thank you all so much for watching this until the end. Please suggest things down below if you want to see them in a video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, farewell.